That's right. We black again, black power. This is the truth hour with General Sarah Soon said he kicked back. Get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. That's right, family. We are excited and delighted to be accepting members to the Sarah Soon YouTube page, a dynamic page, of course. You already know our menu, how we get down with global information, global discussion, historical, occult, spiritual, uh, all things under the in the universe. You feel me? In dealing with African redemption and liberation. That's right. And so you can click the join button. You will get in a video introduction, giving you the rundown on the memberships. You got 4 memberships and a video introduction to give you the perks that are attached to each membership. Membership, if you like, you can join. If not, we still appreciate you here at the Sarah Soon YouTube page. Continue, hear me out, to engage, continue to grow. That's right. This Sunday, Father's Day is going down when Egypt ruled the earth. One of the most dynamic lectures that you could ever witness. Let me get it up here for you. Let me get it up here for you. That's right. Bingo. Bingo. Here you go. Yeah. When Egypt ruled it this Sunday, June 18th, 2023, starting at 2 p.m., you need to click that link, generalseti.ticketleap.com. You know, General Seti, keep it leaping on Ticket Leap. And so, the links is in there. You click that link and be front row and center if you are a member of Sarah Soon Seti's YouTube page or Patreon page. If you are at least the 3rd tier on the Sarah Soon Seti membership, the 3rd and the 4th tier, you get to see this presentation for free. You see, if you're on the Patreon from intermediate scribe and up, you get to see this for free. Now, if you're on the 4th tier of Sarah Soon Seti's YouTube page, you get Creatures from the Caucasus, End Game, Prophecy Fulfillment the very next Sunday. June 25th is going down. Creatures, you already know. We ain't playing no games, and so you might as well understand what's about to go down. You better buckle up, get your armor, get your knee pads, get your chin straps, and you know what I'm saying, because it's going down. You got to be prepared for this. And so we dealing with prophecy fulfillment, end game, the blueprint to bring this tyranny to an end. You should most definitely be in the house for both. When Egypt ruled the earth and Creatures from the Caucasus, end game, prophecy fulfillment, go to generalseti.ticketleap.com. Is right there in the video description, right there in the chat, and get your ticket today. If you members of Sarah Soon Seti YouTube page and Patreon, I'll see you Sunday. That's right. Ring the alarm, kingseti.com. Online marketplace. We got 25% off on selected items at this time. That's right. I just said it. 25% off selected items at this time. Official General, we went over that. Official General Sarah Soon Seti DVDs, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies. We got the summer 2023 t-shirt and tank top catalog. Yeah, and it's an amazing catalog. Get over there and check it out. When you get to kingseti.com, go to new items, go to t-shirts, and just go everywhere. Check it all out. But under new items, you'll see all the most recent shirts and products under the new item. And man, we got some profound shirts for the kings and queens. Check it out. You see, we got the children, the RBG Junior shirt. We got shirts for the children, and we got the mugs. You need your coffee, your Black Power coffee mug for your lattes and your cappuccinos and your green tea and your sea moss. We got you, family. We got the tote bags. You need it for your knowledge, your computer. Ladies, use it as a purse, and so we got those too. And so 25% off African and Kemetic jewelry. We got you. KingSeti.com. Pull the fire alarm. GeneralSeti.com. SETI University, over 1,000 video presentations on African history, spirituality, nation building, mental warfare, advanced African academic, developing the Black nation one lesson at a time. The complete General Cyrus SETI website. It cannot be beat. Binging on Black Power. Go over there, look over the website yourself, see all of the amazing videos that we got up there, man. It's growing every day, man. And I mean, you just get lost in knowledge. You see what I'm saying? You get lost, and you'll think you could do without it, and then you be empty. Soon as you try to leave, you'll be empty. Like, damn, where did I see? I can't find. I got to get back to GeneralSeti.com because the brother got it stacked. Everything that I need. And so get on over there. General SETI popping on Patreon, BPC making noise. We never come. Exclusive live streams too hot to handle on YouTube or so exquisite. We keep it for our family on Patreon. What's up next for this weekend? How German Egyptologists use Viking culture to create words in the Medunetta. A lot of people didn't know that. I'm going to lay it out for you. How German Egyptologists use Viking culture to create words in the Medunetta. How the church steeple and the Islamic minaret was stolen from the ancient Egyptian obelisk. Did the Viking runes evolve from the ancient Egyptian Medunetta? Lost ancient Egyptian temples in southern India. All four of those presentations are going down this weekend. You should not miss it. You should be on Patreon at this moment. And of course, we got the Champellion, the false teachings of the Medunetta, 12 classes. We didn't drop 1 and 2. And actually, 2 of those previous lectures is 3 and 4. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels, King SETI, General SETI, Sarasun SETI. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends. And comment. Just don't say nothing stupid because I will ban your ass. You'll be up out of there. Nah, today we dealing with the Papua New Guinea base that the United States, they didn't sign deals with the Papua New Guineans. And so that's very critical. That's very critical on Russia's behalf. You see what I'm saying? And China, more so China. You see what I'm saying? Because I know they was fighting, and that's putting another lock on that damn South China Sea. They ain't playing, and they saying they got unpending access. You see what I'm saying? They didn't lace the Papua New Guineans with some, and that's our family over there now. Don't get it twisted. Some of them are family over there. You see, and they didn't sign, because a lot of times, when you look at over there, China is the imperialist monster. You see what I'm saying? And China be trying to bully, and so a lot of them they don't. And when you look at as a matter of fact, let me just go and bring it up. Let me go and bring it up. Let me bring it on up. Okay. I thought I dropped it in there yesterday. I had some nice little maps. You know what I'm saying? But what I do, it ain't gonna take me but a second. Ain't gonna take me but a second. Drop some in. Critical. Just one. Let me drop it in there. Yeah, they, and it's quickly, as they, they admit that, that China was in Cuba. Here we go. You see what I'm saying? Here we go. They didn't They come right back and saying United States didn't sign a major deal. And you know China mad as hell about that. They mad. Let me put this in here. Let me put this one in here. Let me get, I need my maps, you feel me, so I can operate like a real general. I keep telling niggas out here talking about they a general. Nigga, generals will teach from maps. You know what I'm saying? These niggas ain't no real general. These is privates and shit pretending, man. Stop this shit. These niggas ain't even privates. You see? These niggas ain't even privates. I need it in relationship to China. I need it in relationship to China. Let me get this one in here. Let me get this one in here. We're going to operate. Don't worry. I need it in relationship to China, but then you got this one in relationship so you can see what's on that one. Okay, that's another one. That's a nice one. That's too big, though. Hold on. Let me see. Let me put China in here. I'm gonna show you what they doing. They locking them in there. Okay, I see. That's a nice one too. 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 Let me put that one in there. I'm about to roll. Let me grab one more. Let me grab one more, family. See, here go another one. Okay. I think I might got what I need. Yeah, I think I might got what I need now. I might get, yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right. Let me get it up here. Okay. All right. I had it in there yesterday, but all right, here we go. Bingo. So you see right here, you got Papua New Guinea on the other side. You got Guinea, and so the Indonesians. You see them damn, the Orientals then took half the island. You see what I'm saying? So you can see right there the incursion. You see what I'm saying? Now I don't know what the relationship with Indonesia and China is. You see, I know China, Indonesia is an Islamic nation. And matter of fact, I believe Indonesia is and that's crazy, is the largest Islamic nation on the planet. Indonesia is well over 100 and some 20 million, something like that, million people. You see, now that just is more a part of Indonesia than just that, I believe. Some of it is off the map. Matter of fact, if I come up a little bit, some of them other islands in there is Indonesia too. You see these other islands over here, I believe Sumatra and so on. Those are also islands of the Indonesia chain. You see, and so but what you're looking at right there is Papua New Guinea, and what that does. That gives the United States, along with Australia. You see what I'm saying, and many of these other nations in there. You see, South Korea, Japan, and You see, and so they building bases up. I told people, you see, a lot of people, time is running out for China. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people think you don't got it all. China's opportunity is like now. You see what I'm saying? If they probably could, if they launch and it don't, it's still, they would probably not have enough, bases and a lot of personnel and so on. You see, yeah. Well, it was all New Guinea because Guinea is Africa. You see what I'm saying? The whole, all of that. You see, it just show you that they come down. They push down on those islands. All of that was Naga Kush. You see what I'm saying? All of that was Naga Kush. You see? And so they didn't come down into the South. You see, the South is the lands of the Kushites. I don't care what part of the Asia, Africa, the southern extremities of the South, the tropical regions is the homeland of the Naga Kush. Yeah. You see, but militarily, this gives the United States another stronghold and they said unpending. You see, unpended, that means that they don't have no damn restrictions. You see? And so they saying the U.S. military can develop and operate out of bases in Papua New Guinea, according to a landmark security pact underpinning Washington's efforts to outflank China in the Pacific. And that was a heavy blow. The full text of the deal was tabled in Papua New Guinea's parliament on Wednesday evening and obtained by AFP, shedding light on details that have been closely guarded since the pact was inked in May. With Papua New Guinea's agreement, the United States will be able to station troops and vessels at 6 key ports and airports, including Lombrum Naval Base on Manus Island and facilities in the capital port of Moresby. Okay? And so Washington would have unimpeded access to the sites to pre-position equipment, supplies, and materials, and have exclusive use of some zones where development and construction activities could be carried out. They about to weaponize Papua New Guinea. And that's crazy. They didn't became a target. You see, but they probably already was a target because they've been fighting with them Indonesians. There's been a war going on with them. You see what I'm saying? And so they probably needed a little help any goddamn way. You see what I'm saying? So that's how they do. They choose what oppressor they're gonna roll with, and so they chose to roll with the US. The agreement opens the door to Washington establishing a new military footprint at a strategically prized deep water port at a time of growing rivalry with Beijing. Critical. I told y'all, keep watching. Didn't I tell you listen to me when I tell you. I've been telling you, I told you on the other videos. What did I tell you? Y'all don't listen to me, but you listening now. I laid it out for you. I say, watch. They gonna start pulling that shit in there now. You gonna see it. You see, they're going, they might be behind, but they're going to start pulling it, and that's what they doing. You see what I'm saying? And so not only what it looked like, they probably going to build facilities to start building shit, right there in them islands. You see, they're going to put this facility, they're going to put the facilities there. And what they're going to start doing is they're going to start building whatever they need right there on them islands. They're going to start manufacturing and they're going to start production of certain things. You see what I'm saying? And so, as you can see, they in Australia. They in Papua New Guinea now. I mean, how they going to get through there? I don't even see, they can't, and see, that's the thing. See, they fighting with India now because they really blockaded. You see what I'm saying? Because even that strait down there, let me blow it back up. See, let me get back up here. I'll forget this straight, but you know, coming up through here, you see, because it's islands up in there. It's blank here, but it's islands up in here. And so India got a lot of islands up through there. So they can't nobody come through there. You see what I'm saying? They talking about militarizing them islands up through here. And so you got you got South Korea. You see what I'm saying? You got South Korea, you got Japan. You see? Now you got Papua New Guinea, and I don't know if the Philippines and all of them, you know, then struck any deals with the United States. And so that's why China trying to build some shit in the middle, but it ain't going to work. It ain't going to work. It ain't going to work. They ain't going to let them, and eventually, if they go in, you know, that shit ain't going to work. It ain't going to work. I can tell you that. They ain't going for that. They ain't going to let you just build no shit in. That was you know, and I believe the United States, that's what they got into it, because they still be selling past that shit. They don't give a goddamn about that. You understand what I'm saying? They'll bomb them motherfuckers, man, straight up. Them goddamn little islands that they done built out there, they'll bomb the shit out of that. You see what I'm saying? One or two runs, and that shit'll be back in the water. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, they can play games if they want to. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you what it is. See, so now they putting a stranglehold on them. You see what I'm saying? They putting a stranglehold on them because now what they're going to do, and, you know, them areas, they're going to just build manufacturing centers on them. You see what I'm saying? And if they don't strike, if they're going to strike, they're going to have to strike before that shit get to, you know, they get in full production. If they get into full production, it's a wrap. It'll be suicide to go, and really it's suicide now. But they got an opportunity to run up on Taiwan. They do got an opportunity to run up on Taiwan and take it. You understand what I'm saying? And a lot of people say they might can't even take it. You see what I'm saying? They might be fortified enough where shit, you know what I'm saying, that they can you know, they can inflict heavy losses on China if they tried to take it. And don't get it twisted, man. Everybody ain't, you know, listen, man, when they was in World War II, yeah, North Korea gonna side. That's China. They gonna side, but, you know, North Korea military is highly outclassed by South Korea's military. You see, highly outclassed. That shit in North Korea old as fuck. That's just like Russia. They ain't got no new shit like that for real. They got old shit. You understand? Probably a lot of that shit from fucking World War II when they fought the United States. You know what I'm saying? That's just like Russia. You know, they talk about Russia got so many thousands and thousands of tanks. Yeah, them motherfuckers old Soviet goddamn tank. Y'all count shit from the Soviet era and shit. You understand what I'm saying? They got motherfucking tanks. Man, them motherfuckers is sitting ducks in them motherfuckers, man. They'll blow them motherfuckers up. These new tanks out they got out here, man. That Abrams, they don't want damn day of that motherfucker. They don't want to see that Abrams, dog. Straight up, that motherfucker is a beast. Straight up, that motherfucker is a beast. Motherfuckers say what they want. They don't want to see that Abrams. But so you know, But yeah, North Korea, of course, they're gonna side with China. You see, they ain't got no goddamn choice. But again, that's why North Korea invested heavily in ballistic missiles and trying to get nukes, because they know that if it comes down to just straight conventional warfare, they ain't got a chance. They ain't got a chance. This ain't World War II. This ain't fucking technology has advanced. Man, they'll be very destructive on their ass. And matter of fact, if it wasn't for China flooding all them damn soldiers into North Korea, they would have took North Korea. You see what I'm saying? They would have took that shit. You see what I'm saying? China rescued North Korea, which they supposed to do, because that's on their southern border. They ain't gonna, that's the same shit that Russia is trying to snatch Ukraine up for the same reason. Japan colonized Korea. Yeah. China too. Shit, took over parts of China too. Shit, Japan was a beast. Shit, they was a beast over there on them motherfuckers, man. How is it that? And that just show you how that little ass nation like that, man. Because if you watch parts of Ip Man, if you watch parts of Ip Man, I believe was that part 2, and it showed when the Japanese had taken over China. Yeah, and they was, and they got a lot of hate for because the Japanese treated, the Japanese is elitists. You see, they are elitists. And so they look at them other ones like China and goddamn North Korea, the Koreans, they treat them like they peasants and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, it's a lot of animosity, and they still, even though South Korea and Japan are allies of the U.S., it was still a lot of animosity because Japan committed a lot of genocidal acts on South Korea. And Korea, maybe, I believe, well, I don't know if it was North, but I know South Korea. They committed a lot of genocidal acts on the South Koreans. And so they were still, even to this day, but I believe because China, is the biggest threat to everything over there, that they trying to, smooth out some of the resentment that, been going on over there since World War II. You see what I'm saying? But, we seeing now that, they tightening the noose over there. They most definitely is tightening the noose over there in that South Pacific region. You see what I'm saying? And so, it ain't gonna be too much longer. You see, it ain't gonna be too much longer. If you come back another year to this date, they're gonna be rolling over there. You see what I'm saying? They're gonna be rolling. And so they saying that if China gonna, they're gonna try to take it. That's right. You got to control them islands. You see, make it hard for them boats, man. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Them ain't nothing but bases. You see what I'm saying? And you got to be able to, you got to have your material. You got to have, and so them islands is bases. They, you got your gas, you got your arm, your ammo, and all of that. You know what I'm saying? And plus, it contains them ships to a large degree. You see what I'm saying? You can't just, you going, it's like, you up in a damn labyrinth, of death to try to go up through there. You know what I'm saying? And they got all type of, armaments that can knock your goddamn ships out of there. Plus, they got all them damn, they're going to turn them motherfuckers into bases, man. There's going to be all type of shit over there. You know what I'm saying? Missile defense systems and everything else they probably setting up over there right now. You see? And so China ain't got long. People think, and I keep telling people, they really don't want no smoke. Neither one of them don't want no smoke. But the U.S. is like, look, I don't know what motherfuckers see, You see what I'm saying? I don't know what motherfuckers see. They setting up over there on their ass, and people keep thinking China and shit. They been, you know what I'm saying? They gonna checkmate China. They gonna checkmate her. Watch. In the end of the game, and motherfuckers gonna be thinking, and they listen that they gonna checkmate China. Yeah, they're gonna checkmate China, and so you keep watching, and you'll be hearing about. Thank you, family. You'll be thinking about. No, here we go. Yeah, you'll be thinking about the time when people talked about China was so great, and you're gonna see there ain't nothing but a paper tiger. You see what I'm saying? You got all them goddamn soldiers over there, but they soft and they really don't want to see no warfare. You see, but we'll keep our eyes on this. We see that they've claimed another island over there. And so, if matter of fact, let me show you this one. So you can see really what they got up in there. You got to see. Look at that. Where the president's at. They in the Philippines, they in Guam, man, they all through there, man. They all through there, not in Papua New Guinea. You see, wait a minute, let me blow it up. I thought it was bigger than that. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, they in Papua New Guinea. Let me take that off just for a second. Yeah. So when you look at that, they in Australia, now they in Papua New, they didn't close that shit up. And then you got Diego Garcia. You see what I'm saying? And it's some India got some islands up through there too. They ain't coming through there. And see, that's what I meant to say. And so that's why China and Russia, China and India is added because they didn't close them off on that water for real. You see what I'm saying? They trying to build a road, a train system from China through to Pakistan. You see what I'm saying? Because Pakistan, I believe, got oil, got resources, and so because some of that land is disputed by India. You see what I'm saying? It's disputed. And so if India claims the disputed land, that's going to block them from being able to get into Pakistan. And see, that's going to be critical for them to have them resources. And so they admitting that they need another route. They admitting that. They need another route because that waterway, man, people don't know what they talking about, man. They done got them motherfuckers smothered over there. And so, yeah. And so they might not have been strapped to the teeth because they ain't in no real beef. But now that they kind of, things is ratcheting up, man, they about to move in over there. They about to give all them motherfuckers over there jobs. They gonna be making missiles. They gonna be making shit. You understand what I'm saying? It's gonna be almost impossible to go to war, man. I don't believe they're gonna try to, but they're gonna make it damn near impossible to go to war. You see, because it's gonna be so, devastatingly against you, in a conventional warfare. You see what I'm saying? It's gonna be against China to have a war, man, over there. It's not gonna be in their odds at all. You see, it's gonna be devastating to them to have a war over there. And so, all this, and so we see it, and we'll keep our eyes on it, and and as we get new information, we'll bring it to the people. Thank you for being here today, family. This is General Sarah Sunseti saying, hey, arm yourself with knowledge, bang on that wicked ass beast daily, liberation through African education and comedy. You say tanks are irrelevant now. Yeah, they're irrelevant to a certain degree. To a certain degree. To a certain degree. They still got some relevance. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? To a certain degree. It depends. See, that's the thing. You had to keep them on deck because shit change. You see what I'm saying? Shit change. And they become relevant. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. United States been fighting a different kind of war for a while. You see what I'm saying? And then now it's back to that Cold War shit. You understand what I'm saying? And they got to get back on, they got to get that machine revved back up. All right, family. This is General Sarah Sunsetti saying, hey, arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.